I'm a little slow today, as my team can tell you. So
Brian Sozzi.
like Brian Sozzi. I'm like, who the hell is Brian Sozzi?
There's the bell.
Oh my goodness.
He workshopped that one in front of the mirror before he came on set.
See, I always went with Julie Hyman, which is
That was genuine surprise. I really like that.
Cyan Brazi. I don't know how that was.
Brad Biff.
We've got the opening bell here on this Tuesday morning. You can see Hudson Link there ringing the opening bell. And we'll see what happens after this big two-day sell-off that we've seen for markets, which has not, by the way, erased the bounce that we've seen from the lows for the year, but definitely reflects some wavering sentiment, perhaps, particularly ahead of Jackson Hole meeting and the commentary that's coming from Jay Powell on Friday. You can see a mixed picture here to open the session.
So much caution, Julie. And, of course, we saw that move with the Dow down over 600 points yesterday. That concern going into Jackson Hole. You can just feel that nervousness on the street, just on the notes that I get and the folks I've been talking to. They really expect Jerome Powell to come out here and come out very strongly on inflation fighting. Wouldn't be anything different compared to what we've heard from Powell, I would argue, recently. But again, the market has rallied in recent weeks.
Yeah, just taking a look at some of the sectors here at the open, it looks like energy leading the charge as of right now. It's up by about 1.6% out of the gate. But then additionally, on the other side of that, you've got more laggards than advancers, health, consumer staples, particularly on the sector front. They are the biggest laggards as of right now, early in the session.
You know, and I'm continuing to watch the meme stocks, too, that we have been talking so much about this week. I've got the heat map up on the Wi-Fi Interactive looking at some of these stocks here. So let's take AMC as one example. The stock out of the gate here and up about 2%, but you got to really look at the 5-day chart to get the full picture here, because there we have still seen this big slump in the share. So down 57%. Today's bounce is a very, very small one. Bed Bath & Beyond. Oh, I'm clicking on space by mistake because these are moving so quickly. I can't. Everything keeps moving around. Bed Bath, where are you? There's Macy's.
There we
it's
go.
Down.
Macy's taking share from Bed Bath & Beyond. Keep pulling them up. Let's see what we got here.
Bed Bath & Beyond here is up about 2%.
Oh, there we go at the start. Oh, there's Macy's
Moved again. Yeah.
Macy's. We need Jared Blickery to come in here in the next block and show me how this is done. In any case, Bed Bath & Beyond is... Oh, thank you so much, Jared. Jared stepping in there remotely to do that. Thank you so much, Jared. So Bed Bath & Beyond is bouncing 4% today. But again, this is kind of the pattern that we had seen. The big surge in the meme stocks, the big slide over the past few sessions, a little bit of a bump up today, but unclear whether that's going to be sustained. And a quieting now of anything fundamental that it would have driven these stocks. We're watching those, the ape shares.
Still watching
it.
We've been in a news vacuum the past 2 weeks of this volatility pickup in these meme names, but there's a clear market catalyst coming up in that Jackson Hole event. So perhaps you're seeing some of that volume come out of these names as investors, as these traders get a little concerned, what we might hear from Powell.
Yeah, and it was really kind of derivative of what we had been discussing with some of our guests around this Fed pivot narrative and whether that right now is seeing a little bit of this kind of near-term divot, if you will, with regard to the expectations that people have around, or investors have around the Fed actually kind of pulling back on where they will move forward and be hawkish with some of the policy decisions that they've made to this point in time. And that does come down to Jackson Hole at the end of the day.
Yeah, the pivot last year coming in the fall. We're going to talk to Brian Chung about that a little bit later.